Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking news just in from Southfield tonight. A man rushed to the hospital after being hit while crossing the street. Topping our news at 11, the driver who hit him never stopped, leaving him in the middle of the road.
It happened near the Southfield-Detroit border. Tim Pamplin is on the scene with a night cam. Tim.
We're just arriving here on the scene. This is 8 Mile at Larsa, Southfield-Detroit border. This is the 8 Mile westbound lanes where this collision occurred. I'm being told a gentleman was crossing the street here near this gas station, was struck by a motor vehicle. I'm being told a grey. Evidence at the scene here indicates that it was a grey Lincoln, a vehicle that struck the man, then carried on westbound. This man, he said, had been in very, very grave condition. Extremely critical condition is what we're being told right now. Again, 8 Mile westbound, shut down at Larsa. That is the scene right now in Southfield with a night cam. Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
Hey, thanks, Tim. Well, it's been exactly 3 weeks since Governor Whitmer issued her stay-at-home order. Today, the total number of COVID-19 cases is just above 27,000, with 1,366 new cases in the past 24 hours. The virus is throwing Detroit into a deficit, $154 million alone in the fiscal year that ends in June, and it's projected to get worse.
Yeah, Mayor Duggan addressed the city tonight on how to dig out of the hole while trying to keep services intact, and that means cuts and layoffs. Mara McDonald live downtown tonight with a closer look at the numbers. Mara.
Devin, good evening. The only segment of Detroit city workers who are not going to be affected by layoffs and cuts: Detroit Police, Detroit Fire, and DDOT. Let me show you.
For the 8,000 employees who are watching, this is going to matter to you because it's going to affect each one of your lives.
And the mayor laid it all out. The deficit for this fiscal year that ends in June is $154 million, and it's projected to be $194 million in the following year. Why? 2 key money streams are tanking thanks to this virus: income tax and casino revenues. For example, since March 17th, Detroit has lost all casino revenue, which means there are going to be cuts to all departments except police, fire, and DDOT.
The interesting thing is this: we saved up enough money, and there's enough federal help, that we can cover 80% of this deficit.
How to cover the remaining $50 million? Duggan proposes laying off all part-time and seasonal employees, which is about 200 people. The rest of the city's full-time workers will be split into categories. 10% workers, meaning you work 10% of your hours, get 10% of your pay and health care. Same with 80% workers. Now 95% workers will work 100% of their hours and get a 5% reduction. That's essentially the executive staff. And the final category, 100% workers who will keep all hours and pay.
The economy opens up faster and comes back faster, we'll ease that off. If it comes back slower, we're going to have to come back and talk about laying people off instead of just going 10%. But this, I believe, is a reasonable expectation.
Back here live, the mayor spent today talking to the city's union leadership, talking to city council, but realized eventually the city council will have to sign off on whatever plan goes forward. Devin, Kimberly, back to you.
Mara, let's dig in and hear a little bit on what constitute, as the graphic showed, 10% workers or 80% workers.
So like a 10% worker, Devin, would be somebody who is, when you see in rush hour downtown on Jefferson, who's directing traffic. That'd be a 10% worker. Or a DDOT ticket seller. They're not working right now. Yeah. So the idea is keep them on for 10%, keep their health insurance. An 80% worker, that's somebody like an IT specialist or an office manager. Back to you.
All right, Mara.
Well, one of the early proponents of having schools statewide finish the year online rolled out his plan tonight. Dr. Nikolai Vidi released the distance learning plan today and presented it to the school board tonight. Jason Colthorpe is at Malcolm X Academy in Detroit to break down the plan to finish this school year. Jason?
Good evening, Kim, and it's going to be a 10-week school year, averaging about 3 to 4 hours of online learning a day, and get this, no grades.
We'll now go into the superintendent's report.
A virtual board meeting for Detroit Public Schools Tuesday night laid out a distance plan for students to finish the school year, a requirement along with paying employees to guarantee full state aid to the district.
We need to meet students based on where they're at.
Superintendent Nikolai Vidi started with a simplified grading system.
Before the shutdown, had a D- or higher, then they would receive a pass. If they had an F, then they would receive a fail, but they would have the opportunity to improve their grade through the online learning process. There will be no report cards issued for third and fourth quarter.
The next challenge addressed was how do you teach online in a district where internet access is not an option for many families?
I continue to engage the business community about the opportunity to provide a tablet or a laptop to families, and also to provide internet access for the next 6 months. If there is only one device in the home, it will be challenging.
Teachers will start reaching out to students this week, and hard copies of the academic packets will be distributed next week.
We're not trying to put pressure on students and families. We're trying to offer educational opportunities to keep academic work continuing.
Not everybody's loving the idea. The teachers union made it clear to Dr. Viti it was not happy with the way this was rolled out. And Viti acknowledges, yeah, there are going to be a lot of growing pains with simply taking everything online after never doing it before. But he also said he's hearing 80 to 90% of teachers right now are happy with the way things are going and are good to go. Kim?
Interesting. Well, Jason, the packets that you're talking about, where can families go pick up the printed materials that, lays out this new plan?
Several places, including all of the grab-and-go sites where kids and families are still able to get food right now, plus another 30 or so schools across the city. And that's a really big question people have been asking, and there are so many of them that the district has cobbled all of those together and put them in one database. In fact, we put a link to it at clickondetroit.com. If you want to know what's going to happen with prom, will seniors graduate, questions like that, they're all going to be answered for all students and parents right there.
Yeah.
Kim?
Okay. Jason, thanks.
Testing for the coronavirus is expanding in Michigan to include anyone with mild symptoms. Dr. Janae Caldoun says expanded testing is needed to learn more about how the COVID-19 has been spreading in Michigan. State is still recommending contacting your doctor first to decide if testing is necessary. But if it is, you can now find a testing site near you with the testing site finder on the state's website. We've added a link to that at clickondetroit.com.
Macomb Hospital is set to furlough more than a dozen nurses, citing the decrease in surgeries at the hospital. The hospital released a statement that reads, quote, as we eliminate non-essential procedures in line with the governor's order and CDC recommendations, surgical patient volumes have been greatly reduced. The hospital expects about 10 to 20 nurses from the surgical services team will take voluntary furloughs through May 2nd.
Any American not getting their stimulus payment through direct deposit may have to wait an extra few days for their money. According to the Washington Post, the Treasury Department has ordered President Trump's name be printed on the paper $1,200 checks, a process that is actually expected to slow their delivery by several days. The IRS is expected to send the paper checks out to 70 million Americans who don't have direct deposit.
Well, during his daily task force briefing, President Trump saying he believes some sections of the country could be reopening within weeks.
But meanwhile, he is backing off his claim of having, as he referred to it, total authority. Susan McGinnis has the latest from Washington.
In Raleigh, North Carolina, protesters anxious to get their lives back, demanding an end to stay-at-home orders. And at the White House, President Trump expressing similar sentiments, announcing some states may be reopening before his own target date of May 1st.
We're going to pick a date. We're going to get a date that's good, but it's going to be very, very soon, sooner than the end of the month.
Declaring on Monday that his presidential power is absolute, he seemed to backtrack and acknowledge individual states have the power to reopen or not.
And the governors are going to come out at a time when they're ready. Some can come out very, very shortly.
But with a warning.
Governors are going to do a good job, and if they don't do a good job, we're going to come down on them very hard. We'll have no other choice.
East and West Coast governors already forming regional alliances and talking about what their cities will look like when they reopen.
You may be having dinner with a waiter wearing gloves, maybe a face mask.
Though testing will be the key to safely reopening, President Trump leaving that up to the states. And just like there was eBay-style bidding wars for medical supplies, now test kits are a hot commodity.
Really painful lessons was all this crazy competing by states and cities for medical equipment. We're going to do that again?
Also tonight, as the president applauded his own response to the pandemic, he blamed the World Health Organization for mishandling it and announced the U.S. will cut off funding pending an investigation.
Susan McGinnis, Local 4.
Meantime, Governor Whitmer will be back in the national spotlight tomorrow morning when she appears in the third hour of the Today Show to talk about the potential reopening of the country and the impact of coronavirus on Michigan. You'll see that here on Local 4.
All right, let's head to Ben's house now. Ben, despite the calendar saying in the middle of April, you've got some snow showers in the forecast. Come on.
I mean, it's like you want to pick up your skis and find a hill up north in this kind of weather. But yes, not only do we have the cold, check out 4Live radar. There is snow falling right now. There's just a couple patches of it, and it's north of I-69, but it's going to continue to stay there, I think, at least through the overnight hours. We may see a few of these snow showers, and that's going to transition to a better shot as we get into tomorrow. But as far as what we're expecting a little bit later, we will be seeing those snow showers that are out west right now start to move closer to us. So coming up, we'll talk about what we can expect in the morning. Do be prepared to see a few more flakes, and when we can finally get rid of this cold air and hit some warmer temperatures. That's all in a few minutes, guys.
New at 11.